Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Quad Rage. I really don't have to tell you what I'm going to do. I do the same thing over and over. I'm very boring, but my topics are very interesting. So, I think that's what brings people back, so, possibly. Or just to see if I finally snap one time and go apeshit on somebody. That'd be the shit. That'd be the show. I think J-Man wouldn't like that one, but it'd be hilarious to see what I do. But let's start with the positive topics. I guess this is a positive topic. St. Louis Cardinals manager Mike Matheny supposedly meeting with Joe Torre and a couple other managers about the collision at home plate. This has been a touchy subject since the whole Buster Posey and Scott Cousins incident. It seems like every year there's gonna be one of those incidents where you're just like guy runs over the catcher and the catcher just gets hurt or isn't the same afterwards. There's been a couple incidents like Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame last year with that Pirates douche trying to run over Yachty. Yachty's just like, fuck you, bitch, I'm going to be big and bad. In my opinion, I think it's up to the catcher on that. They're going to try to take it away and all that. And just, I really don't see I see it, but then, okay, that kind of takes away, like, the baseball part of it, like the contact part of it. I understand, like, concussions and all the injuries that Matheny's dealt with, but on that point, you get concussions off foul tips, you get concussions off of batters hitting line drives at pitchers' heads, and they don't take out that part, and you don't take out pitchers hitting batters in the helmet, giving them concussions too. So, no matter what, you're going to have injuries, but I see where they're coming from on the safety, but I also think it's catcher's discretion on that. Hey, ball's coming in the baseline, should I try to make the tag, or am I going to have the possibility of getting hurt? I see the good and bad of that. It's pretty much, I don't know, it's one of those touchy, iffy subjects, because no matter what you're going to say, you're going to offend somebody, so, but I don't care about that, so. That should be interesting to see the outcome of that. The second baseball one, actually I have two baseball ones. It's a World Baseball Classic actually starting this coming weekend, I believe, with some foreign people, with some games out of the country. I believe that times are like, one game starts like 4:30 in the morning, so you night owls like me, we'll see that one, but I'm excited to see it. It's like the Olympics but for baseball. If you have never seen it, it's very interesting. That's where Yu Darvish was actually spotted. Was 4 years ago, or Yu Darvish or a couple of years ago. Actually, I have no idea how long ago. Yu Darvish was spotted a couple of years ago, and then he was just a monster for Japan. I really don't know who's all on the rosters. It's just a bunch of who's and where's on the team. There's a lot of major league players playing, which is always good. But you also have some minor leaguers playing, and then you have some guys from, like, I guess in the country's teams. I don't know if there's actually the United States have one. I think it's just major leagues, but should be interesting. Go USA. That's all I really have to say, because I have really no idea who else is playing. Puerto Rico is always a tough team, but we'll see what the outcome of that is. I may do something on that later, but I highly doubt it. Way too complicated. But also on baseball spotlight thing, J-Man and I don't know if it's going to be J-Man. Me and somebody else. I may be Daddy J. But it'll probably be J-Man, because he's always hanging out with me. I'm actually always over at his house. But me and J-Man will probably be doing our baseball preview soon, so watch out for that. It's usually pretty fun. It's going to be actually interesting this year, because we have the green screen behind us. So we won't have to just throw things together. We actually have somewhere to sit and stuff, but we'll be professionals. Old birdhouse. Oh, Lord. But that will be coming soon. Probably a couple weeks. Who knows? We'll see whenever we get time to do it. And my third thing is actually a wrestling thing. It's after the past Raw, the Cena Punk match. If you had not watched it, I actually just finished watching that in the dungeon. Very good match. I give it about 4.25. If you have any idea what that means, you'll understand. If you don't, you think I'm just saying numbers. But good back and forth match. I'm really hoping they do something with this at Mania. But I'm feeling after that Punk promo and after the Tombstone, we may see Punk and Taker, which won't upset me. So we'll see how that comes. But here comes my raging topics. Actually, I have 3 this week. Pardon me. First one is cheap tippers. I actually bounce at a bar, so I kind of have a feeling on this. It kind of pisses me off whenever you have a person or people or group of people that spend a lot. Okay, we'll go with this incident. My buddy, female, is a bartender at a bar out in the sticks, which I live in. But she's working, I guess it was sometime this week, and there's a couple who spent $200, and their tip was 25 cents. She thought it was a joke and was looking around for the real thing, and that was it. If you spend $200, I understand if your service is bad, or if the person was rude, or if your food was bad, if they screwed up. I understand that. Perfectly okay if the tip's shit. But if your service is good, the people are friendly, the food is okay. If you're at a bar, you know bar food's not going to be the greatest. If you're at a restaurant, their food has to be better. But if you do that and then you still tip shit, you're a jackass. Because tips are what pays bartenders, waitresses, servers, bus people, bus boys, bus girls, whatever. That's what pays our salary. They get paid very shit, and they bank off your tips. So if you're a douchebag like that, and you tip like shit, Quaddy's after you. So watch your back. This actually goes hand in hand, no pun intended, hand in hand, or hand in dick, if you're a dick like this, of people who are just greedy and selfish, and who take things for granted, and who... I have a friend who I used to work with, or I still currently work with, I don't know, because I haven't seen the person in a while, because I kind of don't want to see the person. But, it's a female, and she has this incident, she has a condition where she can't be driving for 6 months, which kind of strains her, because she lives on her own, which kind of strains, where she can't be going anywhere, blah, 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 but she can't get around. And so, I took her, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, I took her to the Walmart bank and all that to get her food and stuff, and she comes out and says, doesn't say thank you, doesn't try to offer me gas money, gets mad at me because I take too long to get there. Bitch, go fuck yourself. If you're that greedy and inconsiderate and you're that big of an asshole, and we have to pry a thank you out of you, or just to say a thanks, or hey, thanks for cooking dinner, or hey, thanks for doing this or that, or hey, thanks for doing laundry, or hey, thanks for ordering the pay-per-view, or hey, thanks for always letting us just chill at your house. You're a douchebag. Yeah. And if you're that inconsiderate and you're that ignorant, you're going to start losing friends. And when you start losing a friend, you start questioning shit. Maybe a fucking metal bat in the side of the head, a little thump to the side of the head will wake your ass up and realize that, hey, everything's not going to be handed to you in a golden platter. You're going to have to work for some of it. Or you're going to have to start using fucking manners, or you're just going to be shit out of luck. I work with 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, who have better manners than some people I know, who are 21, 22, 23 years old. And that's very sad, because people, 7, 8-year-olds, are supposed to know manners. When you grow up, your manners are supposed to continue. It's not one of, hey, I'm just going to use my manners whenever I really want something. That is bullshit. That is fucking an ignorant way of thinking. And if you do that, you just are pretty much a douchebag. So, I'm sorry about that. But you need to realize that manners are very important in this society. Even though society is crazy already, manners will kind of help a person along. Because if you ever realize, if you use please and thank you, at any place you go, people are usually a lot kinder to you. But if you're like, hey, give me that, hey, I want this, or hey, give me order that, you're going to get fucking spit on your food, and that's going to be hilarious. So, it's a little common sense tip for you. My third one is actually, it's a video, and I may put it in my, if I can find it, it may be taken offline, because it's so fucking, people are stupid. I may put it down here in the description if I can find it. There's this nanny And I don't know how old she is. I think I know her name, but I'm not going to say it because, once again, if you ever see my videos, if you're an idiot and you do something retarded, sorry, that's actually another topic I have to go on. But I'll do that later. Actually, I may do it last. But if you're dumb right stupid and you do something that hurts other people, I will not say your name. Because you don't deserve the honors of having your name said on Quad Show. I'm sorry. But this lady is a nanny, and she's taking care of an 11-month-old, and they have a video that I guess they're spying, or the security tape is watching them, and the baby is sitting there, and I guess the baby cried, or pretty much it comes down to this nanny gets a fucking urge to fucking just start beating this kid. Hit her on the ass. Okay, that's fine. Really not your spot to do it. Okay, and then the baby starts crying, so she whips her around with the arm and puts her in the playpen. Okay, you start getting my attention. Okay, and then this baby is holding the ball, and she let the ball go. So the nanny decides to kick it against the TV and smokes the baby. Okay, you got my attention. Smokes the baby inside the face. Okay, you're an asshole. I really hope there's a lady who's in jail, where you should be, who's bigger than you, gets a fucking kickball, fucking another prisoner holds your arm, and they just kick that soccer ball in your face so many times, and your fucking nose starts bleeding. And I hope the people, jail cellmates, fucking start whipping you around with your arms. See how you like it. See how you like being taken advantage of. I don't care if you fucking had history of it. I don't care if you were abused. But you do not do that to 11-month-old. That is fucking wrong. And if you think, here's the best excuse. I was on drugs, or I was under the influence, or I was not the right mind. You do not need to be a fucking nanny. And if you think, okay, I had a history, or I was doing this, or I'm all clean, or if you were ever on fucking drugs, addicted, fucking prescription, whatever, and you were on them previously, before you should not be a fucking nanny. A nanny is a caregiver for little kids. Babysitters, fucking nannies, grandparents. If you were ever on drugs, you do not need to be watching kids. Because when drugs and watching kids mix, bad things happen. And when bad things happen, people get hurt. When people get hurt, it pisses Quad off. Get off me.